Bada bing, bada boom, we are good to go. And of course, I have to still make final adjustments. What's going on, guys? How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Maritime, hello. Germanic, hello. Let's see. Big says, love your videos. Love Titanic for 4 years. Awesome. How is everybody tonight? We went live pretty quick. Oh, wow. This is still bugging me. Why is it as soon as I go live, I always notice problems with my shirt and everything? Because the camera turns on and I notice it. How is everybody tonight? Maritime, Sam. How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello, hello. Carlos, hello. Salad, hello. Let's see. Joe, hello. Hawk, hello. Spencer, hello. Moon, hello. How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello, hello. Classic Samball. You guys and your Samball. Let's hear. Xander says, hi, I love your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Lord, hi. How is everybody on this fine night? So, I have a big question for all of you this evening. Is tonight going to be the night that all of you defeat Maritime? I have some really good questions here tonight. I have some really, really good questions. So that's all I'm saying. I think I'm gonna be able to defeat Maritime tonight with some of these questions. Historic Productions, we will win once and for all. We got our first super chat, Elizabeth 2. Thank you so much. Hello, Samuel Doubleface. Stare. I'm ready for you. Hey, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Jesse 3. Thank you so much. Hi, Sam. Hi, Jesse. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Michael, hello. Let's see here. Lucia, I am sorry if I didn't say your name right. Good evening from Argentina. Hello from West Virginia. I've got a friend that lives in Argentina. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I had no idea that my videos were so popular down in like the South America area. That's crazy. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Hi again. I remember you from Australia. I'm just going to call you Ash. Okay, how about that? Thank you so much for the 3 because I still can't pronounce your name. But welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, and I'm glad you're here, Ash. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, joy. Here we go again already. Hi, Olivia. Olivia the Troll is back again. Let's see. Olivia 5, thank you so much. Welcome to today's live featuring Grown Man Cringing at a Cartoon. Please welcome your host, Grown Man Cringing at a Cartoon. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, but what cartoon am I cringing to? I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. Thank you for the 5, Olivia. Super appreciate you. Maritime History just hit 10,000 subs on my channel. Woo! Man, that is one heck of an accomplishment, Maritime. Listen, 10,000 subs, that I would argue that your first 100, 1,000, and 10,000 subs, those are the toughest hurdles to cross because it's a lot more difficult, I would say, for a newcomer to get 100 subs than it is for someone who's been doing it a while that's like at 100,000 subs to get another 1,000 subs. Listen, that first 100 is extremely difficult, and shoot, the first 10,000 is difficult. But hey, Maritime, congratulations to you, man. You do great work. Elizabeth 2, thank you. I know what you did last summer. I did a lot of things last summer. Okay, so what were you referring to, like a video or something? Okay, a lot of questions, but okay, moving on. Thank you, Red. We got that one. Let's see, page 2, thank you. I have a question. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I do know the Muffin Man. He lives on Drury Lane. Well, yeah, well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. What did I just reference? What did I just reference there? What did I just reference? Shrek. Hey, you got to give me props for that. That was a very good merging in. You got to give me some props for that. That was a very good. Oh, please no, Sam. That was funny. It worked perfectly. It worked perfectly. Olivia 2, what cartoon? Octopus Saves the Titanic. Oh, you're talking about that animated Titanic cartoon crap movie. Okay, I got you, Olivia. Thank you for 2. Oh, by the way, Olivia, thank you again for letting me know about the problem with that new merch that I did, that picture and everything with the Olympic class liners. I had no idea they were printed out as small as they are. Listen, Teespring is one of the most annoying websites to deal with just like how their merch and how images look and just trying to get everything. It's not intuitive at all. So anyway, after you told me about that, it took me a bit, but I was able to get them down. So I got the images down and everything. So cool. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you for that. We got another 2 from Elizabeth. I'm mad at you. You're mad at me? For what? What could I have possibly done? What have I done? What have I done? You're making... All right, I know what you're doing right now. You're trying to get me to start, like, questioning things. Okay, I did something last summer that made Elizabeth mad. What did I do last summer? I did a lot of stuff last summer. Don't know. You gotta give me more details instead of being so vague. Let's see. Okay, the chat is going absolutely bonkers now. So I'm going to have to go ahead and engage the slow mode, guys. We're going to have to turn on the slow mo. We made it 6 minutes this evening. So 20 seconds. I think we'll do that now. 20 seconds. There we go. Jesse 3, thank you. Let's see. Shrek is love. Okay. All right. Thanks for the 2. Olivia 5, thank you. I didn't get the new design. I got the Yacht Club design. Oh, I thought you got the one with the Olympic class ships on it. Okay. All right. Well, if it's messed up, then yeah. But thanks for letting me know. Let me know which one you're talking about. I thought I got them all. I looked at all the new designs. They were the ones that are very small. But okay, if there's something else, let me know. Thanks. Captain Jalen 2, thank you. Sam, don't freak out, but there's a ghost behind you. Run. So you say don't freak out, but there's somewhat. Are you guys seeing something that I'm not? I'm just gonna back away. Yep, back away slowly. No cause for concern. I'm just gonna slide away. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that's funny. They're probably... Are you guys seeing that reflection? You guys can probably see my reflection back there in the display case. My house is not haunted, guys, despite how much you guys think it is. Jennifer 5, thank you. What's up, Sam? You said to message you on Discord Friday, so I did. That's okay, though. I have a silly Titanic coloring book. That's you said the message on Discord Friday, so I didn't get any message from you, Jennifer. I did. That's okay though. I have a silly Titanic coloring book that's slightly questionable. Okay. Oh, by the way, Jennifer, I did after the stream. I was hoping I would see you tonight. I did go back and double check after everything happened and everything. And Jennifer, you are the winner of the giveaway. You are the winner of the giveaway, Jennifer. So this submersible Titanic model is yours. You are the grand prize winner. So do me a favor, Jennifer. I double checked it on Friday. So here, do me a favor. After the stream is over, look up my email address. It's on my YouTube channel and everything. Email me your it's at historictravels1@gmail, or better yet, probably message me on Discord. But anyway, I need to get in touch with you so I know where to send this and everything. But yes, you are the winner. You are the grand prize winner of the model. Just got to get in touch with me, Jennifer. So get in touch with me within the next day or so. All right. But yeah, you are the winner, Jennifer. Congratulations. I'm glad I got to see you again tonight. Thank you so much for the 5. Ash 15 again. Thank you so much. Sometimes I get confused with the words you use in videos. Would you make a video in the future with a glossary of certain word means? I only just found out that hard to starboard means turn to port. I see. Yeah, there are maritime commands. There are some words with ships that are a bit confusing. Yeah, so like you didn't know about tiller command. So yes, hard to starboard means turn to port and stuff like that. What's another big one? The forecastle deck. So like I'll give you a quick little rundown. So the very front part of the Titanic, okay, like this deck right here, okay, it's called the forecastle deck, but in English, the way it's spelled like forecastle. So you could say it either way. So if you see the word forecastle and everything, they're referring to this, but it's pronounced forecastle. But I still just say forecastle. But yeah, there's all kinds of this weird like ship like terminology and stuff that is really weird. I know. And I try to take that into account. Bow and stern, yeah, like all of that stuff. If you're not used to it, like the big thing that I try to do in all of my videos is I like to make my videos or talk about my topics in a way that somebody who has no knowledge about ships and how they work will still be able to understand the video. You know, so like that's why like in my last video where I talk about the breakup, I go into so much detail about the watertight bulkheads and how I also explain why the bulkheads are open at the top, you know, because if you don't know about physics and how water works, you know, then that's a big thing. But yeah, so that's just ship terminology is very weird. James Cameron even said a lot of people gave him a hard time about the in the movie because where Murdoch yelled hard to starboard and the ship turned to port, you know, they're like, why did you do that? You turned wrong. And James like, no, we did it right. There's tiller commands. So yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. I'll try to do a little bit more with I can't really do a word dictionary every time. But if there's a confusing piece of like terminology or something like that, I'll try to explain it. There we go. I try to do that anyway, but yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Ash. Thank you. Sean 5, thank you. Do you have any videos about Olympic? So much about do you have any videos about Olympic? So much about Titanic and Britannic, but wasn't Olympic Old Faithful. Keep up the great show from the UK. Awesome, Sean. And Sean, how could you think that, like, I have all of these ships, the Titanic and all this stuff? Of course, I'm talking about Old Reliable. I love Old Reliable. This is a deck chair from Old Reliable. Of course, I love Olympic. I actually, a while back, it's on my channel, I have a playlist, but I did the complete story of Olympic. So I have the complete timeline of the Olympic on my channel. I think it's like a 2-hour video. It's one of my older ones. But yeah, I did a complete timeline of the RMS Olympic. I have Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic. Wow, I completely forgot I was going to do that remastered Titanic story thing. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, I gotta work on that too when I can. But yeah, so there is a full timeline of Olympic. It's there. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for the super chat. We got that one. Jesse 3, Sam, Shrek is love. Oh, isn't that a meme? I think that's a meme. Thanks for the 3, Jesse. Olivia 5, thank you. Question, what was the wattage of the spotlight that was used on Titanic? According to Brightside, it was... Hey, guys, should I time out Olivia for that? Like, I mean, just the fact that Olivia is going off of Brightside for something, I think the troll should be timed out. Should Olivia be timed out for that? I think Olivia should be timed out for the spotlight. Yes. Hold on, we're gonna do a poll. Should Olivia be timed out? Bum, yes or no? Should Olivia be timed out? Yes or no? Olivia's asking for it, okay? Olivia's asking for it. 83% yes. Only Olivia would bring up Brightside. Wow, 112 votes at 82% yes. Olivia, that's not good. I might need to wait on that though, because I think if I time somebody out, it deletes the question. So I I hate to tell you this, Olivia, but Titanic didn't have a spotlight. Brightside is wrong. So Jennifer, too, thank you. Will do. Thanks. I'm always here for the lives. Cool, Jennifer. Thank you for to just email me as soon as you can because I can't leave this waiting forever. So, like, try to email me within the next day or two, and we'll figure out how to do the shipping and everything like that. So, thanks for the too, Jennifer. Chris 20. Wow, thank you so much. I've been reading articles about human hibernation, like what, with like spacecrafts and stuff like that, and people surviving. Oh, okay. And people surviving after drowning in cold water. Is it possible some of the people low passing the water after the sinking could have been alive and able to be revived? I know what you're talking about. So when your body is exposed to really cold water, it's like your heart rate starts to slow down. And your body doesn't decay as fast. So it's like your heart slows down, your brain doesn't use as much oxygen. Like there's a lot of factors at play there. So somebody who wasn't there a case where somebody was upside down, face down in the water for like 30 or 40 minutes, and they were able to be revived? I think I remember hearing that somewhere. It's how the cold affects you. It's possible, but I don't know how likely. I mean, like, you have to think you need special equipment to bring somebody back under those circumstances. You got to warm them up right away. It is possible that some of those people may have been teeter-tottering on death. They were out cold, but I don't know. I'd have to do more research into that. That water's 28 degrees. I mean, the human body just succumbs to that so fast. And in water that cold, that's a tough question to say. I'm sure it did happen a little bit, but in those temperatures and under those conditions, it wouldn't have been very long. It wouldn't have been. And those people didn't exactly drown. They were freezing to death, like they were on the surface. I'd have to look into that. That's actually a really good idea for a video, though. I don't know enough about how that process works to say for certain. I just know the basics. That's what I've talked about. That is a really good question, though. That is a really good question. I'm going to look into that. Thank you so much for the 20, Chris. That you made me. I never even thought about that before. Thank you. Master 5. It's a sticker. Thank you so much. Super appreciate you, man. Thank you. Captain Jalen 5, thank you. Hi, Sandball. Can we let the Sandball thing go, please? That was so long ago. What happened after Britannic sank? Like, what happened to the people in the lifeboats, water, how it affected White Star? There really wasn't any major impact to the White Star Line from Britannic. I believe after World War I ended, the Central Powers, so they gave a few ships to the White Star Line as a result of the Britannic sinking. They were compensated for by Germany giving them another ship. Which ship that was, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sure Maritime knows. But as far as the White Star Line, I don't think they were really affected at all. It was a blow to them, but they got another ship as part of war reparations. Maritime, do you know what ship they got? There it is. Of course, Maritime knows. Homework and Majestic. There we go. Maritime knows in 2 seconds. Maritime knows in 2 seconds what the ships are. Homework and Majestic. He knows it instantly. I know. He knows instantly which ships. Like, I knew they got ships. I just couldn't remember which ones they were. Maritime, like, seriously, dude, how do you do it? How do you do it? Like, I think, guys, listen. So just so you guys know, I have never actually directly spoken to Maritime outside of these live streams and Discord messages. Like, I've never had a voice chat with him. Do you think Maritime is secretly a maritime AI? I think he's secretly a ship AI that's like hooked up to Google. That would explain how he's always able to get these Q&As so fast. Maritime, are you a robot and you haven't told us? I think are you a robot? Sam sus. Sus. He may be AI, yes. It would explain a lot. Maritime, I got to give you a hard time, man. You seriously know your stuff. You absolutely know your stuff. The Homework and the Majestic. That'd be another good video. What happened following the Britannic second? That'd be another good video. Let's see. We got Ash 3. Thank you. It's 7:50 a.m. on Monday for me. Time zones are so weird. Yeah, they are. Trust me, I know all about the weird time zones and everything. I had to when I went to Japan a few months back, I had to figure out the live stream and everything. So I did my live stream as soon as I woke up in Tokyo. Like the sun was coming up in Tokyo when I did my evening live stream. That was so weird. Like, you guys remember that? I don't know how many of y'all remember that stream, but it's like I took the camera and I aimed it out the window. You guys could see Tokyo and the sun was coming up. That's so... The time zones are definitely weird to get used to. I know at like 3 or 4 o'clock Tokyo time, I was about to die. Like, I went to bed at like 4 p.m. Tokyo time just because the jet lag was so bad. And I think 4 p.m. Tokyo time was what, 2 or 3 a.m. Back home the previous day. It's like they're 12, 13 hours ahead. It's something like that. But and then I would always wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'd have to sit in my room for like 6 hours while I waited for everything to wake up. Ozzy5, thank you. 59 years ago, I was born. Long live Samball. Go USA. Tomorrow is birthday. Oh, really? Wow. Happy birthday, Ozzy. Happy birthday, Ozzy. Wow. Happy birthday to you, man. You're going to always give me a hard time about the Samball thing, aren't you? Skin 2, thank you. Hi, Sam. I'm not 100. I mean, I left Titanic on Earth. Huh? Hi, Sam. I'm not 100. I mean, I left Titanic on Earth. I'm so confused. I am so confused about what you're talking about. Thanks for the 2, Scoon, but if this was a cartoon, I'd be like, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Jennifer, 2, thank you. It's actually my 37th birthday setting. Wow. Well, you got an early birthday present with the winner of the submersible Titanic. Good job. Awesome, awesome, possum. Olivia 5, thank you. Did any ship ever lose a funnel when they were not sinking? Like when they were in a storm or one broke away? I feel like that would be my worst fear. I don't know of any situation where a ship, like a funnel, just randomly fell off a ship, but I do know about the Great Eastern. The Great Eastern had a boiler explosion, I think, and its first funnel went flying off during one of its voyages. The Great Eastern was weird. That poor ship went through so much. It was the guys who built the Great Eastern. They were trying to build a ship that was way ahead of its time. I mean, they built it, but it took both a propeller and a 2 paddle wheels to get the ship to move forward. So that poor ship, that poor ship was definitely, they were shooting for the moon when they barely had learned to fly. It would be like trying to go to the moon when the Wright brothers flew in 1906, 1908, somewhere around there. So it's like trying to go for the moon when you just developed the airplane. That's the best analogy that I could use there. You get what I'm trying to say? That pretty much sums up the Great Eastern. Yeah, Tijan says, don't forget the sails. Yeah. She needed the sails. What year did the Wright brothers fly? What was it, 1903? Was that the year that the Wright brothers' first plane was, 1903? I thought it was like 1906 or 1908. When did the Wright brothers fly or invent the airplane? Was it 1903? Oh, okay. December 17, 1903. I thought it was later than that. But okay. December 17th, 1903. Cool. Good to know. I didn't know that was the first flight. 1903, 1903, 1903. Okay. All right. There was something happened with planes in 1906 or something, I'm sure. But okay, we got that. Oh, okay. Alex 5, thank you. Hey, Sam. Question. Okay, Alex, I am ready for a question. What is the question? Whoa, where'd it go? There it is. If you were the Titanic's captain, what different orders would you have given to save more people? We've talked about this before. The biggest thing that I would do differently is as soon as, like, if I had any crewmen that weren't doing anything, they weren't working on the lifeboats, they weren't like, keeping the power going or whatever. As soon as they finished up whatever job they were doing, I would send them to like the first class lounge or anywhere that had like wooden beams or whatever. And I'd be like, rip the wood off the walls, and try to do whatever they could to build rafts. I mean, it wouldn't save a ton more people, but hey, every life is precious. So, I mean, I would say get wooden beams, get wooden planks, get deck chairs, whatever, And the thing with deck chairs is you'd have to give them a little bit more buoyancy, because the key thing to survive the Titanic is get your core body out of the water. So your heart, your lungs, all that. You got to get that up out of the water. So that's what I would do, is you would have to take a bunch of deck chairs and lash them together with rope or something, and then maybe even put life jackets underneath them to give them more buoyancy, because Titanic had, what, 3,000 something life jackets on board? So you could spare a few life jackets to make some makeshift rafts. So that'd be my big thing. Gar 10, thank you. I've looked everywhere I know to look. Do you know if there was a rough estimate of how many passengers were added to the Titanic due to the coal strike, enough to where everyone could have been saved? No, I don't. I don't know exactly how many passengers were added. That would be a very interesting thing to find out, though. But I know that the Titanic was majorly underbooked for its maiden voyage. It didn't have anywhere near its maximum carrying capacity. And I know that those passengers did add a lot more. Now, the Titanic's maximum carrying capacity, I can't remember what it was exactly off the top of my head, but I know with passengers and crew, I think the Titanic could carry around 3,200 people, right around. Don't quote me on that. It's roughly that amount. So the ship, and so the fact that the ship only had 2,200 on board, and that includes passengers and crew, shows how underbooked she was. So, yeah, I'm not sure exactly. But that would be an interesting thing to find out. Jennifer, too, thank you. Don't time out Olivia. We need cookies. Olivia lies about cookies. That won't do anything. Olivia 5, thank you. Thank you for those who made it to Olivia's Army annual meeting earlier today. Those in attendance got free homemade cookies. So Olivia lied about the Army. Olivia lied about the cookies. There are no cookies. Olivia's Army is a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. Moon 5, thank you. Sam, my grandma sailed the SS Norway and the SS France. Wow, the SS Norway and the SS France. I don't know those ships off the top of my head, but that's very cool. But they're classic ships. That's really, really cool, Moon. Thank you for the 5. I don't know that much about them off the top of my head. Nerd 10, thank you so much. What are some of the Titanic models behind you? I love the large one on the bottom. This one, so that's the Lego Titanic. All the smaller ones you see here, those are from Titanic Honor and Glory. So Lusitania, Mauritania, Titanic, Britannic, Olympic. The tiny one right there is one that a fan sent me. That's Britannic in her White Star Line or her ocean liner configuration. I just put this little guy together recently. It's the Histobrick Nomadic. I built this recently. Cute little ship. I did that recently, and I've got a 3D printed model of the Nomadic right there, and ignore my sound effect. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of them. I have a bunch of little models here and there. Thanks to the 10. Steve, 5, thank you. Could the Titanic have make the journey to the British colony of India? I don't know. I'm not familiar with how ships did all that stuff. Like, do you mean without refilling or whatever? Could big ships go there? Could big ships arrive? Let's see here. Could big ships get that far without refueling back then? So back then, I'm looking at a map right now of India. I'm honestly not sure. Could they reach? I don't know how ships would have done that back then. Did they have to go? If a ship wanted to go to India, would they have to go all the way down to the south part of Africa and go up? Like, is that how do they have to, or is there a? I don't know. I don't know enough about all that. I don't know enough about all that back then. So, I'm sure she would have. I don't know about. I'm sure she could have made it. She might have had to refuel, but. Yeah, when was the? Yeah, oh yeah, the Suez Canal. When did the Suez Canal come into being? When did that? When did they build that? When did the Suez Canal? When did all of that start up? When was that built? The Suez Canal. When was that constructed? When did the Suez Canal? Was it that old? 1854. Well, then if that was around, Titanic could have used it. I don't know if the ship could have. I don't know if the ship could have. Could the ship have fit in it though? That's the big thing. Could it have fit in it? Is it that old? Everybody's saying 1858. So I don't know. I'd have to look into that. Everybody, I'm getting all kinds of different dates. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I will look into all Okay, we got that one. Backtracking. Okay, sorry guys, I know I'm really behind on the super chats. Scoon too, thank you. I mean, I didn't depart on Titanic. You think I did? Oh, wait a minute. Last week or 2 weeks ago, during one of my streams, you said something, and I'm like, you were on Titanic? That must mean you're over 100, or I vaguely remember that now. Okay, Scoon, thank you for the 2. I vaguely remember that now. Jalen, too, thank you. The ghost is stealing your models. Protect your models. Shoo. Who did I just imitate? Shoo. Who did I just I just imitated somebody. LOL, 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 Jack Sparrow. Yeah. I had to do it. That was funny. Oh, that was funny. Okay, there we go. Ash 3, thank you. I posted kitten pics to your pet channel in Discord. Okay, cool, Ash. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. B5, thank you. Since Olivia forgot to bring cookies, Olivia didn't forget to bring cookies. The cookies are a lie, so just remember that. I'm here to bring them. Here you go, chat. Cookies! Thanks for the 5, B. Steven, 5, thank you. Would the Titanic be able to sail in freshwater? Let's say she somehow got into the Great Lakes. I don't see why not. I mean, I believe salt water is slightly more buoyant than freshwater, but I don't see any reason why the Titanic wouldn't be able to sail in freshwater if she did make it to the Great Lakes. I'm sure she could. Thanks for the 5, Steven. Nerd 5 again. Thank you. A lot of people don't realize that the binoculars, if they had them, wouldn't help a lot since there was a mirage and it was a moonless night. Correct. That's one of those things that people like to scream about Titanic. You know, like to scream, oh, if they had binoculars, they would have seen the berg. No, they wouldn't have. I mean, if you have binoculars and you're looking out at a black horizon, what are you going to see through those binoculars? Just more black. I mean, the best way to see things at night is to just look straight ahead at the horizon. And you know that your eyes, they can actually see a little bit better in your peripheral vision at night. So like if you're in a pitch black room, like if you guys want to try this, if you're in a pitch black room, okay, if you like just look around the room, you'll notice that you can see slightly more detail out of your peripheral vision in the pitch black darkness than you could if you look straight ahead. I was like, I've tried it. You know, I'll sit here, I'll turn off all the lights in here, and it gets really dark in here, like in this room when it's nighttime and all the lights are off. And I can see just a little bit more light out of like some of the windows and stuff just from outside light. But then when I turn and look at it directly, I can't see it anymore. So yeah, that's the thing. You can see a little bit more out of your peripheral vision than you can looking straight ahead. I think that's like a survival thing, you know, so you can see if somebody's about to at you or something at night, you know, just you can detect the movement. And why do I feel like that? I think that's gonna be a meme now. I think that's gonna be a meme. That's gonna be a meme now. I have a feeling. I can just feel these things. I know what's gonna be. Yes, it will. You guys and memes. I never know what I'm gonna see when I turn on the Discord. Thanks for the 5, nerd. Jack 5, thank you. Hi Sam, love the content. Awesome, thank you. As someone from Ireland, would love it if you did a video covering the Addergall 14 on Titanic. The Addergall 14. Is that those women from that village? Like those women, like they saved up a lot of money and they used like their life savings and booked a ticket on Titanic, but only 3 or 4 of them survived. Am I remembering the right thing? Because that's a vague memory. I think I saw something on that. Am I remembering right? I think that yes, the 14 women and men. Oh, there was men too. I might be thinking of something else then. I'll have to double check that. But yes, I will look them up. I will definitely look them up. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, Very cool that it's so cool that people from Ireland, the UK, and stuff like. I always get a kick out of like how people from all over the world watch my videos and stuff. It makes me really happy. So thank you guys. It means the world to me. Thanks for the 5, Jack. Olivia too. Did anyone stow away on the Titanic? I know about one guy. He wasn't really a stowaway. So there was this guy, I forget what his official job on Titanic was, and I forgot his name, but he signed on to work on the Titanic throughout the entire maiden voyage. So from Southampton to New York and back, okay? And what he did was he worked on the Titanic until the ship got to Queenstown. And then he was basically like, psych! And he got on board either the American or the Ireland, and he went ashore. So he essentially told the White Star he was going to work on the ship to get free passage from Southampton to Queenstown. And then as soon as the ship got there, he's like, later, thanks for the free ride. So that's basically what happened. And he probably would never work on a White Star Line ship again, but that action most likely saved his life. So good on him. Good on him. He's like, psych, I'm out. And thanks for that. And this, so. Bill says, I know that incident. I know that incident and everything. LOL. Flag says, Sando's a funny clip of you. What else is new? Okay. Like the fact that there are funny clips of me. I mean, what else is there? People love to make funny videos and clips and stuff. So, hey, I like them. People are fun. Let's see here. We got that one. Actually, speaking of funny clips, I do have something I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. There was a very, very funny meme that I saw the other day that I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit. Let's see. Lunith5, thank you. Sam, I was watching a random Titanic video the other day, and the comments were also misinformed that it made me sad. Brightside strikes again. Look, the thing with whenever you have a channel that's as big as Brightside or any of those content farm channels, they make it a lot more difficult for people who actually want to do the history right. That, because it spreads all this misinformation. And look, no one's perfect. I'm not perfect. Like, I don't pretend to to know everything about these ships. I make mistakes, a good example is the one that everybody still I get comments about is when I accidentally said that Captain Smith's cabin was on the port side instead of starboard. That was a little bit of tongue. That one Brightside video I watched where I didn't recognize that photo of the Titanic's officers because I'd never seen it before. We all make mistakes, but what they're doing is not even researching it. They're just spreading out these blatant lies or half-truths and all that stuff. And yeah, so if somebody makes a small mistake, whatever, we're human. There's a big difference in making an error when you're trying to do it right and doing a blatant lie just for the sake of publicity or views or coal fire. Okay. There we go. Thanks for the 5. 5 from Ethan. Thank you. I did a work placement and walking there, got to see the Nomadic every day at the Titanic Century. Absolutely unreal. Went to it a few years ago. That's so cool. I've got to get to Ireland. I've got to get to Ireland and see the Nomadic. I have to. It's on my list. Thanks for the 5, Ethan. I got that. I think we're Liam 5. Thank you. Sam, how would the Titanic have fared if Jack Sparrow was the captain? Okay, so do you guys know the beginning of the Black Pirates or the Curse of the Black Pearl when Jack is sailing on that little lifeboat, that little rowboat thing, and it starts flooding? Jack Sparrow would I can't believe I'm going to do this. Jack Sparrow, his little ship is sinking, and Jack Sparrow would just be like, dun, 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 dun. That's going to be another meme. Memes. clip it meme, totally. More meme galore. That works too, lol. Dude, Sam, I love Oh, that's funny. You know what I'm referring to. Oh, that is so funny. Let's see. Ash 3, thank you. Wasn't the Titanic relatively close to warm water? Yes. So it had just left the warm waters of the Gulf Stream and had just entered the freezing cold waters of the Labrador Current. That's why there was the cold water mirage, because you got the warmer air and then the colder water, and it was just causing all these weird atmospheric effects. But yep, you're absolutely right, Ash. Thanks for the 3. Jennifer 5, thank you. I'm going to Israel in March. Awesome. There's a BSB trip on April 18th to Cancun. I'm debating on going to both. They're too close in timing. Any advice? Whichever you want to go to more. I know I would like to visit Israel someday. It's on my list of places to visit. If you go to Israel, make sure you go to that stand that sells the holy bagel. I swear, because I was watching a video of this guy walking around Jerusalem. He just had like a GoPro or whatever, and he was by one of the holy sites. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. I think it's like remains of like an ancient temple. It's like a wall or something that's there. Anyway, right around that area, there was a guy with a bagel stand. It said, "Come here to buy the holy bagel." When I saw that, that stuck to me. I'm like, okay, so when I go to Jerusalem, I have to get a holy bagel. Got it. Thanks for the 5, Jennifer. Steven 5, thank you. Binoculars have a larger aperture than the naked eye. A larger aperture gathers more light. Yeah, but you need to know where to look. You know, like you need to know exactly where to look to see them, because a binocular is good to verify what you're seeing. But if you can't see it, then, I mean, you know, you don't know where to look. So the best thing to do is look out with the naked eye and just see all across the horizon and see what it is. But on a moonless night and everything, I mean, it's just the fact is they couldn't see that far away. The mirage effect that was going on, the binoculars wouldn't have helped, no matter how much, because they were distorting the light. You know, it's the false horizon. So, yeah, they wouldn't have helped that night. I mean, it's good to have binoculars, but in the case of Titanic, it wouldn't have helped. I still say have them, but you know what I mean. Olivia 2, thank you. How to sidetrack Sam. Country roads take me home. Country road どの道するとで You can あのたちにするにてるいらする Country roads. That was Country Road in Japanese. Bro changed languages. Nani? Bro changes languages. I'm Japanese. I know a little bit. I know a little bit of Japanese. Not enough to like. I'm not fluent in it. I have to look stuff up, but I can get by. When I was in Japan, I knew enough to portray my meaning. You know what I mean? Like I go to a coffee store. I'd be like, they ask me what I want, and I go onegashimasu, which means I would like onegashimasu. And believe it or not, guys, about 10% of Japanese words are English words. So, like, coffee is the same in Japanese as it is in English. So, yeah. Why do you guys have so much fun? Like, oh, that's funny. You guys just like my memes and jokes, don't you? Let's see here. Captain Jalen 5, thank you. Hi, Sam. How did Dwight Harris get his life jacket from his room? It was very dark, and the Lusitania was sinking fast. How would you survive Lusitania? The book didn't go into a lot of detail about it. I don't know exactly where Dwight Harris's room was, but there was some light in the upper decks of Lusitania. So, like, a lot of the passengers left their cabin doors open, so there was light coming in through the portholes. Based on what the book said, I believe his cabin, and don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure his cabin was on the ship's starboard side, and the Lusitania was listing to starboard because I think this was Dwight Harris. But anyway, there's a testimony in it that says that because the ship was listing so far, when he was going back to his room, he essentially had 1 foot on the floor and 1 foot on the wall. So, like, that's how he was trying to make his way to the cabin. And he said that he walked past a room where the cabin door was open and he could look in there. And he said the porthole window was facing the water. So he's inside the ship. The Lusitania is listing so far that he's actually looking at the water through a porthole, and the only light coming in was the sunlight hitting the ocean surface and the light going back in through the porthole. Wait, can you imagine how terrifying that must have been? Like, to be doing that and be walking through the ship with it listing like that. I mean, good gosh. I mean, but yeah, he got his life jacket and he made it back. So yeah, very eerie stuff. The Lusitania is crazy. I would never go back inside Lusitania. Thanks to the 5, Jalen. Michael 10, thank you. Hi, Sam. Are you familiar with Elleraine? She was returning soldiers to Lewis, Scotland from the war and sank on January 1st, 1919, 1 mile from home. 205 died, killing an entire generation on the island. No, Elleraine? I know I'm not saying that right. Excuse me. No, I actually have never heard of it before, Michael. But what I am going to do is I am going to put that on my list right now, and I'm going to look into that. No, I've never heard of that. That's absolutely tragic. That is absolutely tragic. Thank you so much for the 10, Michael. Never heard of it. Never even heard of that before. Thank you. Quit freaking out, chat. Not you guys. The chat window, like when I was trying to click on stuff, YouTube kept posting weird things and everything like that. That's what I meant when I said stop freaking out. Not you guys. You guys are fine. Scoon 2, thank you. Do you have Instagram so I can DM you there? I might have an Instagram, but I haven't turned it on in forever. I haven't logged into it. I can't remember the last time I used Instagram. Or I make a point to avoid social media as much as I can. Like, I don't like to get too caught up into it. Like, I mean, I have a Facebook, but it's just a personal account. YouTube is the only platform where I'm really active. I was thinking about creating some accounts on some other platforms, but I don't know. I have enough trouble just keeping up with YouTube. So, we'll see. I might make other stuff eventually. Jennifer 2, thank you. Have you checked your mail? Amazon says package. I haven't been to my PO box for probably about a week, but I'll check it, Jennifer. Thank you for the 2. We got that. I think we are. Kester 5, thank you. Have you seen the modern Canard Line routes between New York and England? I'm tempted to try it. Yes, I am going to do it. Next time I go to Ireland and everything like that, I am definitely, or England or whatever, I am definitely going to do a transatlantic crossing. I am going to come home from Europe on board the Queen Mary 2. That is my goal. Next time I cross the pond, not really a pond, but you know what I mean. Next time I cross the pond, I am going to come back home on a ship. Because I've basically accepted the fact that taking a transatlantic crossing is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to actually seeing the Titanic. I hope that's like my dream, that I get a chance to see the wreck someday. But so the way I go about things, I essentially have 2 different categories of dreams. So like lifelong dreams, like I have realistic dreams, and then dreams that will be cool to do, but they're not essential for my life. So like realistic dreams, pay off my house, pay off my car, get married, have kids, that kind of thing. Crazy dreams, like dreams that would just be cool to do, but I don't have to do. Go to space. I would love to go to space. Go dive Titanic and just stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's just like, that's kind of, I classify things based as that'd be what I really want to have happen in realistic goals, and fun stuff that'd be cool to do, but I don't have to do. Does that make sense? Thanks for the 5. B20. Wow. Thank you so much. Do you think that Stockton Rush, the late OceanGate CEO, will become hated on the level of Scatina or Oceana's captain based on recent news articles coming out on the safety concerns of the Titan submersible? So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm going to say about him, okay? I don't think he was a bad guy, but I do not think he took everyone's concerns seriously. I think that what was going through his head was that everyone else is wrong and I'm right. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Like, everybody is telling him, you know, you shouldn't use the carbon fiber. You shouldn't mix the two materials. Like, I think the hatch was made of titanium and the hull was made of carbon fiber. And they say you shouldn't, like, mix the two together. I think he was like, I'm an innovator. And if you don't innovate, then you don't know, then nothing ever improves. But that's not, if you're ignoring safety concerns, that's not being an innovator. You know, like, I don't think he was trying to be like, Schettino was just he was something else, like he was just a bad person, and everything like that. He shouldn't have been a ship's captain, and he had no regard for personal safety and all that stuff. And I'm not going to go so far as to say that the OceanGate CEO didn't care about people's safety. If he didn't believe in the vehicle, then he wouldn't have been in it himself, I think that he just kind of got so caught up in his own beliefs that he's like, I'm an innovator. This stuff will be fine. I know what I'm talking about. That he just didn't take everyone's safety concerns seriously. He didn't think, am I making sense here? He wasn't a bad guy, but he definitely should have taken what everyone was saying more seriously. And by not doing that, he put people's lives in danger until the implosion happened. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. He wasn't a bad person. He was careless and he ignored people's concerns. And because he was doing that, five people needlessly lost their lives. So he was at fault. OceanGate was at fault, but he wasn't an evil person. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That was a deep question. Wow. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm trying to. Yeah. Anyway, you caught me off guard with that one. It took me a second to get my thoughts together. Does everybody agree with that? Does everybody agree with what I said there? I mean, I think that's a pretty fair approximation. What do you think? Does everybody agree with that? That's my 2 cents. Yes. Yeah. So really, you had to make me think there pretty much, Yes. Cool, guys. Cool. I had to think about that for a minute and actually figure out my own thoughts. Ash, thank you. What do you think would happen to the Olympic if she wasn't scrapped? Asking for someone in the chat. Well, they talked about making her a museum ship. I mean, when Olympic was being, when they were trying to decide the fate of Olympic, there was serious consideration to make her a museum ship. And if the world was in a better place at that time, then I'm sure she would have become a museum ship. But you have to remember the crash of 29 had just happened, a few years prior. So the world was in an economic, it was an economic wreck. No one could find a job. The economy was in the tubes, and people were just struggling to put food on the table. So if Olympic would have been retired at a different time, like maybe in the 1950s or 60s or something, I think that she might have been a museum ship. But just with the state of the world at the time, by scrapping the Olympic, it brought jobs to 100,000 people who could feed their families for the next year or two. So, Olympic did her duty to the very end. Even in death, Olympic was old reliable to those people. So while I hated the Olympic was scrapped, it was the right decision. And if I would have been alive back then, I would have said, she needs to be scrapped as well. So let her do her duty in death as she did in life, Jennifer 5, thank you. Time machine time. Okay, you stop on the Titanic and a first-class passenger. You stop on Titanic and I'm a first-class passenger, okay? You find Thomas Andrews and chat with him. What are 3 questions you want to ask him? How did you get into ships? What initially inspired you to become interested in ocean liners? What were some of the biggest challenges? How did the design process work? I would love to learn more about how they figured out how they designed these ships back then, because Harlan and Wolff, where this was the early 1900s, they didn't have computers to figure out dimensions and everything. They had these massive rooms in the shipyard where they drew out the ships in scale out of chalk and then mapped everything out. I mean, can you just imagine how big these rooms were? They had these massive rooms, they lined everything up in chalk, and just how much work and how much effort it was to build ships like Titanic in 1912 without modern computer technology. I mean, listen, people back then, they were so creative, just how they figured out this stuff. I mean, I'd talk to him about how all that worked. And I'd also like to know a little bit more about the politics of the time. You know, like, I don't know how many of y'all know about the home rule movement that was going on back then, because that was like a major political thing at the time. So I would be curious about his thoughts on all of that. So a lot of stuff. I talked to him about a lot of things. So there you go. Thanks for the 5, Jennifer. Dr. Titanic, cool. Thanks so much for the 10. Hey, Sam, I have a question. Cool. In the future, will you play other Titanic games on Roblox, such as Tiny Sailor World and other Titanic games? Yes. So people have been asking me to check out the other Titanic games on Roblox and everything like that. You know, one thing that I would like to do in the future, and this is way off, okay? This is way off. Like, this isn't anything that I'm working on. This is not a sneak peek. This is just an idea I had. But I'd like to be involved in my own, like, ship project, you know, like a game or something like that. Like, I would like to be involved in something like that at some point. So we'll see. But yes, I will check them out at some point. And who knows, maybe in the future there will be a Historic Travels ocean liner game or something. I would love it if that would happen someday. But I got to learn how to program, and I don't know anything about making games. So that's a whole other thing. Thanks for the 10. June, $1. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see here. We got Sam. We got 2 from Ty. Thank you. Hey, Sam. Hey, Ty. Matt, 2. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from Western, by God, Virginia. Yes, I turned up my country accent by 1,000 right there. Whenever somebody asks me where I'm from. When I lived in Florida, whenever somebody would comment on my accent, like, where are you from? Because you say things like y'all and all that. Like, I don't even know I do it. But whenever somebody would say, your accent, where are you from? I would turn it up to 1,000 just to mess with them. Well, I'm from Western, by God, Virginia. How you doing today? Yeah! Like, I would just... another meme arises. Fine. I don't even care anymore. Mountaineers, let's go Mountaineers. I would just have fun. Listen, I'm a jokester. I'm a jokester my whole life. So let's see. Here we got that one. Libby 5, thank you. Hey Sam, yesterday I went to the Titanic exhibition in New York City. Cool. I had a blast. I got 2 souvenirs, a hat, a shirt. Super cool. Yeah, I heard that was there. Very cool. Thanks for the 5, Libby. 2 from Scoon, thank you. I eat your lucky cookie. I don't eat my lucky cookie. That's sad. That's so sad. Actually, wait. I don't have a lucky cookie. So whatever you ate, it's not whatever cookie you ate. It wasn't mine. So ha! All right, moving on. June 2, thank you. Sam, I love you. Cool. Thanks, June. Thank you so much for liking my work, man. Thank you for the super chat. Backyard Garage 2, thank you so much. What's good, man? Oh, not too much, Backyard Garage. What's good with you? How you doing, man? How you doing? Ty 2, thank you. What college did you go to? Around. That's a little, I don't think I'm going to talk about that. That's a little too personal. But yeah, I did go to school in Florida. So, but yeah, that's a little too personal. Let's see here. Scoon 2, thank you. I will make a game for you and I will ping you on YouTube. You'll make a game and if you make a game, I'd like to see it. If you make a game, just let me know in Discord. If you make a game, just let me know on Discord. Let's see here. Whoa, why is the YouTube chat doing this crazy thing? Let's see here. Ash says, Tennessee, the creators of the Captain never said it was unsinkable. It was just a rumor that took off after she sang. So the whole thing about the unsinkable, like Titanic stuff, there was one, I did do a video on that where I investigated those claims. And the White Star Line never claimed Titanic was unsinkable. They did have, during the launch of Titanic, they had a brochure that was like an advertisement pamphlet for the Olympic class. And the brochure did say that as best as we can, these ships are designed to be as unsinkable as possible. You know, but they never said that these ships are 100% unsinkable. You know, they're as unsinkable as we can make a ship. But it's not like anybody ever had this religious faith in Titanic. That never happened. But a lot of people did. The whole unsinkable thing was a popular saying back then. Exactly how popular it was, I don't know. That's one of those things that just took off. But I do think that that was something that people were talking about, was that I think that that pamphlet came out and people got the wrong idea and all that stuff, and it just kind of blew up over time. That's my best guess. But yeah. So let's see here. Drawing said God himself couldn't sink this ship, came from a steward, according to a survivor testimony. Yeah, I forget her name, but that was a first or second class passenger on Titanic. Dang it, what was her name? But anyway, so the whole God himself could not sink this ship. As far as I know, that was never said. But there was a passenger on the very last sunrise the Titanic would ever see. This passenger, she was a best-selling author at the time. I cannot remember her name. But anyway, on the very last sunrise the Titanic would ever see, she snuck out to the very, very tip of the bow, right around here. Maritime, thank you. Helen Candy, that's it. Helen Candy. Thank you so much, Maritime. That's her name. Anyway, she snuck out to the, of course, Maritime knows. Helen Candy. She snuck out to the very tip of the bow. She was right here. And she was just standing there as the ship was sailing along, and she was watching the sun come up. And she said that she just felt, she wrote about it. She didn't say this to anybody, but she wrote about it in her journal. And she just said that she could feel the power and the beauty of this ship. And she said that she thought that the ship was stronger than life itself, maybe even stronger than God himself. And then as soon as she thought that, she said she felt very dark, like she had just thought something sacrilegious. And as far as I know, that's the only thing even remotely like the whole God himself could not sink this ship thing that was ever done. As far as I know, that was it. That'd be a good short. But yeah, so that's as far as I know. That is as far as I know. Alrighty, there we go. We got that one. We got another 2 from Empire. Thank you. In the Joey voice, how you doing? Is that a Friends joke? I've never watched Friends, but I think that's who you're talking about. Thanks for the 2. Morgan 279, thank you. Hey, this is my first live stream. I love your content. Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you. All right, guys. So we have hit the 1 hour mark. So wait. Before we do it, I want to show you guys this. So a guy in my Discord made the funniest meme yesterday that I want to show you guys. So this is a meme that was created yesterday, and this has to do with my Discord server. So I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Enjoy this awesome content. Discord server. Thanks everybody in my Discord. We're going up against the evil anti-Titanic misinformation people. Oh, that is so funny. LOL, nice. What the? LOL. Oh, yeah, the guarantee group. Brightside, LOL. Bring me Thanos. Hey, listen. The funniest part of Endgame was when they went to go and find Thor, and Thor had that big beer belly. Fellas! And then that guy goes, Thor, he's back. The kid on the TV is calling me names again. And Thor goes, New Master. Give me that. Hey, New Master, it's me, Thor, again. You know the God of Thunder? Listen, if you don't log off this game right now, I'm going to come over to you. I was crying. I was legit crying. I saw it. It was funny. That was the funniest thing. How much do you think Fortnite had to pay, or Epic Games had to pay to get Fortnite in that movie? Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. But yeah, those are good movies. Those are really, really good movies. Okay, I haven't watched Marvel since then, though. All right, everybody. So, hey, we are at the 1 hour mark, so you know what that means. It is now time for tonight's Q&A. So, for those of you who are new here, what we do for the Q&A is we have the entire chat. I ask you guys a series of questions, and we have the entire chat go up against our resident maritime historian, Maritime History. Okay? So, since Maritime is by himself, Captain Jalen Wakadan. Black Panther's plays. I can never pronounce that. Wakanda Forever. I can never pronounce that, but yeah, Black Panther's place. I can never pronounce his city though. I can never pronounce that. But yes, yep. That was so sad. What happened to him? What did the actor that played the Black Panther? Did he have Wakanda? Did he have he had cancer? Right. That was really, really sad when I heard he passed away. That's super sad. Cancer is just absolutely terrible. Way to bum me out now. I'm just now, as soon as I start thinking about him with cancer, I never talked about this, but back in 2007, my grandmother on my dad's side, I lost her to cancer. She had kidney cancer, if I remember right. So yeah, cancer is absolutely awful, and I hate it. Absolutely sad. Super sad. Ty, too, thank you. If Maritime loses, he has to do... Nah, we're not doing that. Maritime keeps his... So, yeah, don't bug Maritime about any of that stuff. He takes his online privacy very seriously, so don't bug him about any of that stuff, all right? But yeah, all right, let's not talk about the sad stuff. Let's get back to the Q&A. Oh, wait, Tech5, thank you. Hey, Sam, did you get my comment about the master at arms? Nope, I did not see that. What were you talking about? Just let me know. We'll look at it. Excuse me. You know that feeling you get in your throat when you're just about to burp and you can feel it coming and it's just like a sneeze. Anyway. All right. Anyway, back to it. So it is now time for tonight's Q&A. Okay. And we have the entire chat go up against our residential maritime historian, Maritime History. I asked you guys a series of maritime related questions. Okay. I've got 10 questions right here. You guys respond. So as soon as I ask the question, you guys answer the question. As soon as you see the word go, pop up in the chat. If you answered early, I do not count. Now, where Maritime is by himself, I do give him a little bit of a handicap, where as long as he answers the question within the first couple of seconds, he gets a point. But for everybody else, all you have to do to get the point is just beat Maritime at the question. All right? That's all you've got to do. That's all you got to do. This chair is like... I'm going to have to fix that. The back is messed up. All right. Oh, I see everybody freaking out about the slow mode. Oh, what's this, guys? Make the slow mode longer? I was going to turn it off, but okay. I mean, if you guys really want it longer, all right. There we go. Slow mode is on. Send a message every 5 minutes. There we go. Let's see. Hawk 2, thank you. Atlantic didn't hit Golden Rule Rock. It was some other rocks. Its bottom, the keel was ripped off due to what happened with the Atlantic and everything. Its keel was ripped off, but it beached itself on Golden Rule Rock. Thanks to the 2, Hawk. Tech 2, thank you. Your last video, what caused the Titanic to break? What about it? The master at arms or something? Or I'm not getting enough information. All right, everybody. Let's get to the Q&A. All right, everybody. Question 1. What year did the Titanic sink? Ready, set, go. What year did the Titanic sink? Ready, set, go. 1913. I can't believe the chat isn't losing their... Oh, well, people probably can't lose their minds because the slow mode is still on. Okay, slow mode is off. Chat away. Now the chat's going to lose their minds. Now the chat's going to go absolutely bonkers. The slow-mo was okay, there it goes. Now the chat is freaking out. All right, so that was just a fake question because I was just messing with you guys with the slow-mo. Where's my pen? There it is. I didn't even make the scoreboard yet. Okay, so we got Maritime History. Okay. One of these days I'll get a marker board. Versus everyone else. All right, everybody. Here we go. Question 1. And this is the first real question of the night. And ironically enough, I can't believe that guy said that. What was the name of the rock that the SS Atlantic struck while en route to Halifax? What was the name of that rock that it hit? Ready, set, go. Oh, Dust got it. Dust got golden rule, historic golden rule. And Maritime is nowhere in sight. Maritime answered the question a millisecond too fast, so it doesn't count. I don't see a Maritime. That was 0.1 second too fast. So, first point goes to everyone else. Maritime. Oh, Maritime. Oof. Yes. Maritime. Oh, gosh, Maritime. All right. Question 2. All right. As the Titanic's stern was being lifted up into the air during the final plunge, the ship's hull was under incredible strain. However, what was the final thing that was located within the stern that finally pushed the ship's hull to breaking point and caused the ship to break in half? What was the force within the stern that caused it to break? Ready, set, go. What was it? What was that force? Oh, Maritime got it. Engines. That's what I was looking for. Guys, Maritime got that one. And with that, Maritime has tied the game. Oh, boy, guys. So 2 questions in, it's a tie. All right, so this is a tough question. Now, FYI, I'm not saying that. Okay, so never mind. Okay. What is the official name given to an iceberg that has rolled over and its bottom is now the part above the surface? What are these bergs called? Ready, set, go. What are bergs called that flipped upside down and their bottoms are sticking up above the water? There we go. Moonlight, black berg. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, growlers are small bergs, I thought. They weren't the big bergs. But yes, black berg. That's what I was looking for. Maritime, black. It's not black ice. It's black berg. Blue berg is a black berg during the daytime. So that technically counts as well. But yes, a black berg was what I was looking for. So Moonlight got that one. Good job, man. And with that, everyone else is in the league, guys. I've got some hard questions this evening. What was the name of the ship that tried to warn the Titanic about ice, but due to getting a loud blast of sound in his ear, Jack Phillips told this ship to shut up? What was that ship? Ready, set, go. What was that ship? Doug, the Californian. Good job. Maritime, Californian. Good job, guys. That's a tie. That is a tie question. Man, the whole chat exploded. Californian. Good job, guys. Good job. That's a tie. The current score is everyone else to 3, Maritime 2. So this is looking interesting, guys. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. Okay, this chair is, the back of this chair is definitely coming loose. I'm going to have to fix that. Hey, guys, if this thing breaks and I fall backwards, please don't laugh. Please do not laugh if this thing breaks and I fall. I mean, I'm going to make a meme. Of course you would. I will laugh. Mwahaha. Okay. 3-2. All right. Let's see. Before the Carpathia became aware of the Titanic situation, Harold Cottam heard a batch of messages for Titanic. He heard a batch of messages for Titanic's passengers and crew. Where were these messages being transmitted to Titanic from? So where were these messages coming from that Harold Cottam tried to tell Titanic, hey, you've got a batch of messages coming your way? Ready, set, go. Where were these messages coming from? Nope. Nobody got it. Nope. Oh, Moonlight's close. All right, come on. You can't pick one or the other, Maritime or Moon. You got to say one or the other. You can't say exactly. No. Bill, Cape Cod, Historic Productions, Cape Cod. Yeah, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That's it. It wasn't Cape Race. It was Cape Cod, Massachusetts. That's where the messages were coming from. Cape Cod. Cape Cod. Good job. Good job. Yeah, so that's a trick question. So Cape Race was who Jack Phillips was talking to before the collision. But when the Carpathia tried to message in, they got a batch of messages from Cape Cod. So this is Carpathia calling Titanic. Old man, don't you hear Cape Cod has a batch of messages for you? And then Jack Phillips interrupted him and said, come at once. This is a CQD, old man, sinking. So that's what was happening there. Good job. Everyone else is at 4. Ha! I got Maritime. As you can tell, I made it a point to try to mess him up this time. I made it a point to try to throw off. Did I see a 20? Yes, I did. I saw a $20 super chat. Thank you so much from Renosian. I know I didn't say your name right, but thank you so much. I was watching a video about the Titan sub implosion. Question: what's your thoughts on the future of band trips to the Titanic? I feel that ROVs should be used, or maybe leave the wreck alone. Let the ancestors rest. As long as they don't disturb the wreck, damage it in any way, I'm okay with people going down and studying the ship, because there's a lot they can teach us, and I'd like them to save some more artifacts from it, as long as they don't damage the Titanic. The Titanic's deteriorating, and if we don't retrieve artifacts from it, they're going to be gone forever. And I think those that were on board the ship would rather have some stuff be saved and use those things to tell their story. But don't damage the ship. Don't increase the rate of deterioration. But if they respect the site, we're losing the Titanic. So as long as they respect the site and they don't destroy the ship, I'm okay with them retrieving some stuff here and there. That's my response to that. Thank you so much for the 20, man. All right. Oh, we got that one. Okay. Maritime, this isn't looking good for you, man. It's 2-4, man. It's 2-4, Maritime. What's up? All right, question 6. What city was nearly completely destroyed when the two ships, Mont Blanc and the Emo, hit each other? What ship, what city was nearly completely destroyed when these two vessels hit each other? Ready, set, go. Halifax. There's Maritime. Halifax. You guys got that in 2 seconds. The biggest man-made explosion before the dropping of the atomic bomb. That is a tie. Everyone else 5, Maritime 3. Everyone else 5, Maritime 3. Maritime, guys. Oh, this could still. Oh man, you guys might have this. Oh my gosh. All right. Maritime, are you ready? Maritime, are you in the zone, man? Maritime, are you in the zone? Like, are you ready to try to catch up? Do you have this, Maritime? Are you worried yet? Maritime, are you concerned? Are you there, Maritime? Maritime, you got this. Yamato never dies. You and the Yamato. All right. Question, which one are we on? Question 7. In which boiler room on the Titanic was the Titanic's most forward-facing pump located? So which boiler room in the Titanic had the most forward pump? Where was it? Ready, set, go. Where was the ship's most forward-facing pump? Nope. No. Maritime 6? No, it was... Nope. No one's got it. Holy cow. No. Taijin. Boiler room 5. Taijin got it. Boiler room 5. Taijin got it. Boiler room 5. That's it. Boiler room number 5 was the location of the Titanic's most forward-facing pump. I'm going to double check because so many of you said 6. So I'm going to double check. Titanic's pumps. I'm gonna double check this real quick. Just to when so many people say one thing, it makes me want to double check myself. Nope, I was right. So there's the plans of Titanic. You can't see it very well. There, I have to do it like that. But yeah, there's boiler room 5, and there's the pump right there. That is the Titanic's most forward-facing pump right there. So yeah, boiler room number 5. Boiler room number 5. So Taijin got it. Boiler room number 5. Blunder. I was going to say that. So with that, everyone else is at 6. All right, Maritime, You've got to get every single question right from here on out. You've got to be first to tie this, so there'd be a tiebreaker. So Maritime, you've got to get every question from here on out, man. You got to get every question from this point on. All right? You got to get every question from this point on, okay? Are you nervous yet? Here we go. Question 8. Time to rise. Question 8. Which ship sinking began the maritime tradition of women and children first during an evacuation at sea? Which ship sinking began the maritime tradition of women and children first during an evacuation? Which ship sinking was that? Ready, set, go. Just got it. The Birkenhead. It wasn't the Arctic Maritime. It was the Birkenhead. The HMS Birkenhead. That was it. The HMS Maritime changed it. The HMS Birkenhead. You know, the Birkenhead drill. That's what it's from. The HMS Birkenhead. Sorry, Maritime. Oh, guys. Oh, boy, guys. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Drawing while watching says, did not know that one. Yeah, the HMS Birkenhead, the Birkenhead drill. And I believe that ship sank in South Africa, not too far from Cape Town, if I'm not mistaken. I think it hit rocks. All right. Question 9. What was the name of the ship that U-20 torpedoed that, while not the main cause, it was a factor that would eventually get the U.S. involved in World War I? What was the ship that U-20 torpedoed? Ready, set, go. What was the name of that ship? Maritime got that one. Lusitania. The chat exploded. Lusitania. All right, Maritime got that one. All right. We are 4-7. 4-7 now. All right, question 10. What was the name of the ship that struck and sank the SS Arctic on September 27th, 1854? Ready, set, go. Das Vesta. Vesta. You guys got that one in a hurry. Vesta. Dusk was first that time. All right. So the final score is 5-8. All right, guys. So before we declare it, before it's over, you guys have a decision to make, okay? Would you guys like to risk it all in one more question that is worth 4 points, okay? So if Maritime gets it, he wins. But if you guys get it, you guys get extra bragging rights. No, absolutely not. No. We are going to do the chat is going absolutely bonkers. Maritime be a Yamato. I cannot get over the chat right now. I've never seen it freak out like this. All right, you know what? All right, here. Hold up. Start a poll. Do you want to risk it all on one more question? Do you guys want to risk it all on one more question? You guys want to take it? We're going to do a poll. We're going to do a poll, okay? Do you guys want to risk it all on one more question, okay? Give me just a second to finish typing everything out. Do you want to risk it all on one more question? Ask your community. All right, make your choice. Do you want to risk it all on one more question? Do you want to risk it all on one more question? Stop with the Japanese. Oh, which one is which? It's clearly readable, guys. It is clearly readable. It is clearly readable. Which one do you all go with? Do you all yes or no? Yes or no? Historic, you rigged this, Sam. I didn't do nothing. The answer is right there. You just have to pick the question. Brian says, Brant says, luckily I know some Japanese. All right. And in the poll, 68% no, 31% yes. So good job, guys. So the top one's yeah, which means no. And the bottom one is hi, which means yes. So good job, guys. You guys got it right. You guys got it right. Good job, good job, good job. So everyone else has taken the title. Has taken the Maritime History crown from Maritime. Until next week, everybody. Until next week, everyone else has taken the Historic Travels Q&A crown from Maritime. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Whew. Ugh, got a headache now for some reason. Good job, everybody. That was awesome. All right, everybody. So as is tradition, would you guys like to see Rosie? Would you guys like to see Rosie before we sign off for the evening? All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everybody. Just a second. Your fans want to see you, Rosie. Your fans want to see you, Rosie. Rosie knows it. Listen, this time she actually walked into the kitchen. She was waiting for me. She walked into the kitchen. She was waiting. Rosie, your fans love you. You know that? Oh, they can't see you, baby. Here. There we go. Rosie. Rosie wants the holy cheese. It is the precious cheese. It was the precious cheese. Look at her. Ready? 1, 2. Woo! Rosie, you are such an angel. You know that. You're a doll. Your fans love you, Rosie. You know that. All right, everybody. Well, guys, with that, oh, did we get a super chat from Mike too? Thank you. Have you seen Titanic Ghost of My Child episode? No, I do not know what that is. What's up, Rosie? Rosie, what? Here, Rosie. Come here. There you go, baby. All right. No, I have not seen that, but thank you for letting me know about it, and thank you for the super chat, and I will definitely check that out when I get a chance. All right. Oh, Independent 10, thank you. I like those Titanic deck chairs. They're not from Titanic, but the first one is Queen Mary, and the one behind it is Olympic. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm glad you like them. All right, everybody. Well, hey, that's it for tonight's live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody did super chats. Thank you so much. Everybody who did regular comments, thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for all the support. I wouldn't be here without each and every single one of you. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night, everybody.